Assalamu alaikum everyone, how are you? Today, instead of sitting behind a desk, we are doing special coverage with Canadian Muslim News at the Halal Expo in the GTA. Have a look around. There are a lot of exhibitors. This is called a business-to-business event, which means basically trade and wholesale. Businesses selling to businesses before they get to us, the consumer. There are over 100 brands. It's the second time apparently this exposition was held. The first time was way back in 2019 and the pandemic got in between. But everyone's excited to be here today to show their products. And a very special day for me. First time ever media pass. So let's go. Hello, Canadian Muslim News. We are interested in your booth. What are you selling today?
Today we're selling chavape. Our product is called Marakovich. We have multiple products from the big Balkan burger to smoked meats, from beef salamis to our signature chavape.
So how do we say that? Marakovich. That's a difficult name.
Yes.
Marakovich.
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 It's Bosnian. It's the Balkan area, in between the areas of Serbia and Croatia. So that whole Eastern European region.
And is this your first time at the expo?
This is our first time, yes. Having a wonderful experience.
Have you come from Bosnia?
I personally know I take care of marketing and sales. The two brothers, Amir and Adis, do come from Bosnia. Their father immigrated here in 1997 and then moved to Toronto. And then in Toronto turned this wonderful business into Marakovich Fine Foods.
Well, we hope you have a wonderful, successful event.
Wonderful.
Bye.
Thank you very
Salam.
much. A wonderful day.
Now we're going to see a lot of food people here at this venue, and there are apparently also financial services, there's halal certification, all different kinds. We're passing a booth here that has a very interesting name. Again, like the other one, I can't even pronounce it. Wagyu. Let's go and ask them about this. Hello, good evening, good afternoon. How are you? It's Kathy Bullock here from Canadian Muslim News.
Terry Ackerman from Riz Global Foods.
Nice to meet you. Now, I was commenting on the name here. I can't pronounce it. Wagyu?
Wagyu.
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 So it's like a silent Y in the middle?
Yes, it is.
What kind of is this Wagyu?
Wagyu is a breed of cattle that originated in Japan, and many people have heard of Kobe Wagyu. A steak will cost you $500. So the breed was brought to Canada and is now used and raised in Alberta.
Tell us a little bit about the meat.
The meat itself is very tender. It's a special breed of animal that's raised specifically for the flavor of the meat. It's got a nice high fat content, which gives it that succulent flavor. And that is why it's considered a premium meat in the trade. We are the first company in the world to put the Wagyu into burgers, sausages, and now jerky. So Wagyu jerky has never been done before in the world.
Then if it's a special succulent high class, does that mean the burgers are really expensive too?
Expense is a relative term. So we sell it in stores like Longo's, and a box of burgers will go for about $16.
So how is this certified as halal?
The animals are killed or slaughtered in a halal certified slaughterhouse. That means the neck is cut. It also means that they're certified right there on the spot. We get certificates saying that it is halal from a recognized halal certifier. That's why we use a fancy, because it's recognized worldwide.
And it says that you're with Riz Global Foods. So is this a new branch for your company, Halal Meat?
No, we are a halal company. Oh. We only do halal food. So we export Canadian halal food worldwide. So for example, if you buy Chudley's apple pie in Dubai, we're it. We're the ones who got it there.
Well, congratulations. Thanks for talking to us today.
Thank you. Thank you, Catherine.
All right, what should we do next? Let's go have a look at the Malaysian pavilion. I heard that the Malaysians had a bit of difficult time coming here. They were having trouble getting their visa until the Trade Commissioner got involved, put the stamp, and here they are. We see here something called biosami, Hello, assalamu alaikum. I'm Kathy Bullock from Canadian Muslim News.
Yes.
We broadcast with a channel called Muslim Network TV out of Chicago. We're doing some interviews today of the different exhibitors. You are from Malaysia, right?
Yes, I'm from Malaysia.
So is this your first time in Toronto?
Yes, this is our first time in Toronto. We are looking for spot partner here.
And how long are you going to stay?
We are staying for until 20th May.
That makes sense. I know I'm from Perth. It's a very long flight from Malaysia, right? Like 25 hours or something?
Yes, true.
So have you got over the jet lag yet?
Yes, yesterday.
Oh, good. Congratulations. What do you have here for display?
Okay, this one is 100% organic product. This is lemon tea. This is organic botanic drink. This one is ginger. This is good for your body. Good for increase your immune system. Good for corona nowadays. Okay, this one is our Malaysia have the best madu is called tualang. This is good for your energy also. All the products contain this honey. This is good for your.
So it's a very special honey.
Yes, Malaysia honey.
Malaysian honey.
Yeah.
What kind of flowers are the bees eating?
This is, tualang stay at tualang tree.
Oh, it's a tree.
Yeah, it's tree.
Oh,
It's a very, very big tree. Okay, this one is organic coconut sugar. It's replace sugarcane with this sugar. This you can use in the water or your foods. Either with the cookies also can.
Very high in calories, I guess.
No, this is no. This is good. Even diabetic, we recommend use this sugar.
Good for diabetics.
Yes.
Hey, good for diabetics who are very sad that they can't eat sugar.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
Okay.
Organic coconut sugar. And so this is halal because it's organic?
Yeah. Yes. We have also complete with all the certificate here. See?
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot of certifications.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Alhamdulillah.
And we hope you have a successful event, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Salam.
Okay.
Salam.
Thank you.
Okay, now we're going to interview the exhibitor at Solmaz Foods. They have delicious sausages. I already know this. There's a Turkish market near where I live, and I buy them every now and then. And me and my kids love them. They're totally delicious. I have your sausages. Nice to meet
thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam.
So I've been asked to try something on camera,
Yes.
even though I don't like
Yes.
eating in public.
Oh, okay. I'll let you
Okay,
know.
make it
This
small for
is-
me, would you?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get it
Tell
for
us
you.
about what you have here.
Okay, so this is called sujuk. It's Turkish sausage. It's all beef, HMA halal certified and federally approved. It is fermented beef, semi-dried. Spice profile is based on paprika, cumin, and a hint of garlic. It's our signature product. This is what started the business for Solmaz 20 years ago in Canada. And it's available across the market, everywhere, in independent stores, mainstream stores, wholesale stores also.
That's right. And did you hear when he said spice profile? Spice profile? Because, Bismillah, it's got a little bit of a spicy kick to it. I'm
Yes.
someone who's not so keen on spice, but this one I can
It is
handle.
not spicy, but it's very aromatic. It's rich in spices. So it's like the Turkish culture. It's full and rich of the history.
But it's not one of those spices where you
No, it's not hot.
where you
We
have
have
to
it-
drink
you're
5 gallons of
tasting
water afterwards.
You're tasting the mild one, and also we have the medium hot and the hot one.
Yeah, well, I don't need the medium hot. My
Yes.
kids would love the hot
Oh,
one because they're really into spices. But you can see how delicious it is, how juicy. Luckily, it's not Ramadan, eh? Otherwise, we'd all be.
It would be difficult.
crying.
For fasting, it's difficult for fasting.
Thank you very much. We wish you all the
Thanks
best.
a lot.
So far we've been looking at food. I wonder what that tells us about the time of day. Maybe it's lunchtime. However, there are non-food products here that are also in the halal industry. There are a few booths doing halal investment, Sharia compliant investment. We're in front of one called Ased Wealth Management. Can we ask you a little bit about your product?
Sure, absolutely. It's not a product, but it's a service.
Okay.
So what we do is we try to make sure that our Muslim community invests their money in a halal way, right? In addition to making sure they have a fully written financial plan. So we want to make sure that you have a retirement plan, a plan for your kids' education when they're going to go to school, how much money they will need. You want to make sure you have a tax plan. You make sure you have a will, a power of attorney. How do you pass your wealth down to the next generation, and while investing your money in the most halal way possible.
And that's why you call it wealth management, because it's not
correct.
it's multiple services.
That is true. That is very true. Because again, keep in mind, for the longest time, we have been trying to find solutions to invest people's money in a halal way. And alhamdulillah, that problem has been solved now. But now the question is, we got to move forward, because the most affluent people in Canada are not thinking about if their investments are halal or haram. They're thinking about, how do I leave a legacy behind for my children? How do I leave money behind for my charities, right? They're thinking 10, 20 steps ahead of us. So my job, inshallah ta'ala, is to make sure that we invest our money in halal way, but also we have a full wealth planning in addition to that.
So what is going to make an investment halal?
Good question. So there's actually quite a few criteria that we go through to make sure that happens. The first one is that we want to make sure that you avoid any investments in haram sectors. So that includes, advertising, media, porn, pornography, tobacco, alcohol, banks, and things like that. So that's number one. If we use an example of Costco, on surface level, Costco seems to be halal, because it's a grocery store, right? You walk in, you buy your groceries. But if you look at it, when you walk into Costco, there's 3 different buildings. There's a main store, there's the gas station, and then there's the alcohol store. The revenue from the alcohol for Costco is more than 5%, and therefore it's not halal. That is how detailed we get with each individual companies within the portfolio to make sure it's done in a halal way.
We live in a capitalist society. Does that mean there's anything left? Are there companies that actually meet those very high standards?
Yeah, many of them actually. Companies like Apple or Tesla or Google, well, those companies are all halal. And after applying the strict criteria that we do apply, there's a lot of companies that are left. An example, this is S&P 500. So S&P 500 is the 500 biggest companies in US, right? That's the one we hear all about. S&P up, S&P down. Okay, if you take those 2 criteria I just talked about and you apply to the 500 biggest companies, you're left with about 200, 290 companies that actually meet the criteria of being halal.
That's not too bad. Now, is there something called the Dow Jones Islamic Index?
There's actually many indices that exist. There's the Dow Jones, there's the FTSE, there's the S&P. Within Canada, there's the TSX 60, which is the 60 largest companies in Canada. And there's the TSX 60 Sharia Index, which again, if you take the two levels of compliance and apply it to the 60 companies, you're left on average about 15 to 20 names that are halal.
Well, we're out of time, but thank you very much. Let's just get a little shot here for private wealth management, comprehensive plan.
His name is Assad Wealth Management.
Assad Wealth Management. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. We are now walking around. We're at the back of the exhibit. We've passed quite a few booths. Look here at the Indonesian pavilion. They have a very beautiful banner. I don't actually know what you call that circular one, and all kinds of products. We're going to walk right around, and then we'll have a look at what they have on offer. Different people coming from Indonesia. Similar kind of flight distance than Malaysia. It's a very long flight. When I go home to Perth, it's like 29 hours door to door if you get good connections. I go different ways. Sometimes I go through, I don't remember if I've ever been through, oh yes, I have been through Malaysia. They have a very nice airport. We see here all different kinds of food products. And look, they have a special entrance. And what's your name? We can't see your...
All right, so I'm Putri.
Putri.
I'm from Indonesian Trade Promotion Center based in Vancouver.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you come from Vancouver to Toronto for this event?
Right. So this is actually we're... Can I hold it?
Yeah, should I?
All right. So we're actually together with in LTPC Vancouver and then Trade Attaché Ottawa, supported by Embassy in Ottawa, Indonesian Embassy in Ottawa, and Consulate General of Indonesia in Toronto.
That's nice. So if I talk, can you hear me? If she's holding it? Tell us a little bit about the exhibitors you have here today.
All right, so we have 6 vendors here, exhibitors from Indonesian companies. We have coffee, we have Indonesian snacks and beverage. We have instant rice and also noodle from Indomie, if you know, Indo food. So that's very popular in Indonesia. All of them are halal, and that's from the best Indonesian selected products.
Well, I like fast food, so
Yeah.
3-minute noodles, it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
And
Right.
have the exhibitors come from Indonesia, or are they also based in Vancouver?
Most of them based in Vancouver. Based in Vancouver, based in Toronto, so all over Canada. We also have representative from Mayora. So Mayora is one of the Indonesian leading products here. So I think they already come into a supermarket in around Canada.
And
This
are they
store.
made in Indonesia and then shipped over?
Yeah, right. They ship over here, and then I think they have the storage here. They are working together with the distributor in Canada. Right.
Well, thank you very much for your
Thank you
time.
so very much.
We hope you have a successful event.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
for
Salam
coming.
alaikum. Bye-bye.
Salam.
And as they say on Looney Tunes, that's all, folks. Thanks for joining us. Catherine Bullock here with Canadian Muslim News special coverage of the Toronto Halal Expo.